Hi again, everybody. Right, this is the first part of sort of like a time lapse where you'll see each stage. For example, this stage is just the first part of the buttons. It's going all the way around the wall. I like the blue, so I've painted the buttons blue as well for no other reason. So yeah, so what will be weeks for me will be minutes for you as I jump from this, what you can see now, to all the buttons framework being in. So any second now you'll see all the framework. Go. Okay, as you can see, I didn't manage to film the framework first. It rained an awful lot here in Kent, so I couldn't do any woodwork outside. All had to be done inside, and because of limited space to store all the wood, I put the plywood on. You can probably see none of it's fixed down, and there's a reason for that. I want to do the electrics, and I'll show you a video of how I want to do the electrics. I'm looking at 3 bus wires, and I'll explain them in the next video. But this one is just to show you how far I've got. So I managed to get all the framework up, and I just laid the plywood on as mentioned, and my wife has done the back scene for me. The reason I wanted my wife to do it is I didn't want some of the uniformed clouds you can see, or buy rather. So my wife did all this for me, right the way around. This part round here is to go across the door when I get around to doing it. But I'm very pleased with what she's done. I also managed to get shelves. It goes all the way along this wall and the wall behind me, so I can decant all my larger boxes into each of the baskets when I get round to it. But I want some advice. You can see here there's a Hornby bridge and there's a Metcalfe bridge. The Metcalfe bridge will be going behind me. Now what I've decided to do, I'm still going to build an upper layer, but I'm not going to build the wide layer that I was going to put town scenes and so on along this wall. I've decided to put an upper layer right the way round to accommodate 2 tracks. The only thing that's confusing me at the moment is how high to have the upper layer. So I'm looking for some advice. The Hornby bridge and the Metcalfe bridge is about 3.5 inches from the baseboard to where the track would be. Is 3.5 inches normal height for an upper layer? Because there will be tunnels which the bottom layer of track will go through. Is 3.5 inches high enough for trains and rolling stock to go through a tunnel? Or is there something I'm missing? How would you build an upper layer to accommodate bridges such as those 2, plus other tunnels that the lower level of track will go through? I'm just a little concerned that 3.5 inches high is a bit too low. But if I do it higher, how do I accommodate bridges into an upper layer that will be higher than 3.5 inches. Any advice would be very much appreciated. All that wood, by the way, there is for the upper layer, inch by inch patterns that's going to go all the way around. Once I've done that, I can put all these tools back in my other shed. But yeah, as you can see, the back seam goes all the way around, and there's more shells up there, which I'll have to tidy up. That lamp, by the way, there is one specifically designed for greenhouses, so you can have it on permanently, which doesn't draw a great deal of electricity. What I want to do is wire it into that socket there, which I've got a blank on at the moment. So that's it for this video. There will be one other on the electrics, on how I'm going to do them and the hardware I'll be using to do the bus wires, which will make more sense when I show you. Now that particular video could be the last video of this year. Reason being, I now have a date of the 22nd of October for my second knee replacement. Now that could take me out of action for several weeks or a couple of months or whatever. So there may not be any more videos this side of Christmas. But I'll know more once I've had the knee replaced. So there will be another video, maybe about another week, on the electrics. And so for now, that's the end of this video. But any advice you can give me on building an upper layer that can accommodate bridges such as those two, plus tunnels for the lower layer of track to go through, is 3.5 inches high enough. Thanks very much for your help and time. Bye for now.